Hello everyone and welcome back aboard the Devtastic Voyage, episode 13. That just looks like bad squiggles, but that's because it's so spooky. And his blood is all murdery. I'm a little bit giddy for this one. Why am I giddy, you may be asking? Well, because for the first time in this series, well, it's technically the second time, we are leaving our whiteboard behind, but this time for good. So, bon voyage, sweet whiteboard. May a flight of wonderful banana moons, and of course, square kitties, sing thee to thy rest. Can't dwell on it forever as we actually move in engine, as I am super excited as we're nearing the part where this game is actually becoming realized and actualized and other big words. We are in engine now. The engine we'll be using for this game is multimedia. Nope, that isn't what it's called anymore. It's called Click Team Fusion. Used to be Multimedia Fusion. It's a kind of, it's a few levels up away from in hard coding stuff. You can still do that, but it's on the same lines as Game Maker. I've learned how to use this when I was originally learning how to make games. It does a lot of stuff I need for you, and it allows you to be a one-man shop if you maximize the usage out of it. And particularly for this game, for as easy as it is, it does a lot of low-level stuffs that would take me a lot of time just hard code in. It does that for us. So, yeah, without really much further ado, and there's really no reason, as we don't have a reason to, but let's go ahead and start the dev clock. So, what have we done so far? I can't say we are in alpha state like I promised. We're definitely in a pre-alpha state, as we've got the title screen down. Well, you know, let's just fire it up. Why don't we? Instead of me trying to ramble on and tell you all this stuff. Push the button. Wrong button, crunk. Who am I talking to? I'm the only one here. But this is the game running. This is live code. So if it explodes, tell my story. Go on without me, and I leave everything to Foxy of Podunk. This is my sound mind. I can't make it well because I'm not sound of mind. Anyway, moving swiftly along. Smile and wave, smile and wave. Again, I'm giddy. This is all stand-in stuff. None of what you're about to see is the final art. None of it is the final dialogue. This was all, okay, let's get it working. Let's try and get as much of it in there as we can. But let me do my best impression of a Let's Player of, who's a good Let's Player? I already did lift run once, but I think I can nail it this time.
Welcome back, my lovely little ankle biters. You've reached the outskirts of YouTube yet again.
Nope, that was somehow worse. But a very simple title screen, so we go ahead and play. Now you're getting to see it from just a whiteboard. Now it's actually in a game. And we're going to go ahead and select to be Suli. I suppose I should, at least try and make this entertaining and act some of this out. How do I sound like Suli? Jackass. I'm sorry, Suli. Jackass. Back to school, but good news is today is the day of the big school skip. It sounds more like a pirate than it does Suli. Suli for the duration of this, you be a pirate. Harder. Again, this is placeholder dialogue. Who is that? Oh god, I have to try and beat Era.
You absolute asshole!
You guys swear a lot.
Suli!
That's the voice we're going with for Era.
Hey, Era, do you know who that kid is? No clue. Wanted to say hi. Want to go say hi?
And it's just like you saw on the whiteboard, and how the trees branch out, but instead it's just in dialogue. Not yet. Why don't you go send him in? We have to send in Hype Man Era. It's what this foundation of this series was based on, was Hype Man Era.
Alright, anything you want me to say?
Talk about me. Alright. Well, how'd that go? I don't know why Suli's a pirate.
Well, I did as you asked and told them what you're like.
Again, like we laid out. The finished, as we move towards more gold, it'll be more flushed out dialogue. These may actually go longer. This was just get it, everything, every scene laid out that we can. Oh, really? Oh, really? Let's make Sully James Bond, or Sean Connery James Bond. Oh, really, Money Penny? Money era. I am a mental patient. I should not be allowed to interact with human beings. I should be locked into a deep dark hole and forced to give myself a hug 24 hours a day. Oh, really?
Yep. Told him how lucky he is to be coming to a school with you at it.
And then heart eyes. And
anyway, wanna go get lunch?
Then, this is about, I think this is as far as I got on Suli's track. You can select one of these, but I don't think it goes to the right scene just yet. So like I said, rather than this being the full alpha, which I wish I could show off, this is just the pre-alpha. You can go so far down along Suli's track, and I think you can go a little ways down Shadows. Let me restart it. Play Shadow. And I already have Shadow. I'm sorry, this is gonna sound nothing like your voice, but I already have your voice picked out.
Oh, jeez, back to school. Today is a school-wide skip. I'm so nervous.
And I don't think this is coded yet. So, haven't really gotten that far along Shadow's line. Hopeful by next week we'll have all this done. We'll have if not all this done, have all the art in. So then we'll be ready for the week after that. We'll be going for launch. But yeah, that's where we are at. Not going to be a too terribly long episode this time. So just for the fun of it, and because I miss it already, let's bring the whiteboard back. What do I have left to do? I have to lay out the remainder of scenes. Like I said, right now, if you were to look at the big old tree, there's our 4 buckets at the end. I have so far down the middle way of one line. You can go a little bit ways this way. As far as on Shadow side, though, it's a little shallow. You clicked on this video. You've consciously made the choice to invite my brand of insanity into your life. And for that, I love you. But Shadow's side, tongue work with me. I shouldn't have put that out on the internet. Shadow's side is a lot more shallow than Suli's is currently. Holy tongue twister Batman. But, hopeful to have that all done by next week. And then the game's tentative, and I say this excitedly, but tentative launch, May 27th. But until then, thank you so much for partaking in the voyage. Please, everyone, exit calm in an orderly fashion. And until next week, Aerith, Shadow, and Sulia, I'm sorry for your voices.